Good morning, folks. Welcome to Saturday morning and to another of our daily devotionals. I want to take you this morning to the book of Psalms and the Psalm number 34. The verse we're going to be thinking about is verse 5, but I want to read verse 4 as well. Let me put it into context before I do that. David has been on the run from Saul. He has gone to Gath, and while he's there, a lot of people recognise him as the one who slew Goliath. And in order to, as it were, save himself, he feigns madness, and eventually the king of Gath throws him out of the city. And David, looking back, writes this psalm, and he's thankful to God for delivering him. So in verse 4 of the psalm he says this: I sought the Lord, and he answered me, and delivered me from all my fears. And then after that, in verse 5, we come to our verse for today. Those who look to him are radiant, and their faces shall never be ashamed. What's David trying to convey here? Well, what David is wanting to put into words is the fact that anyone who, in circumstances of danger, circumstances of trial, looks to the Lord at such times, finds that they move from a state of maybe being anxious and panicking to a state of being calm and content. They are radiant. Light flows into their life again. Whenever we go into difficulties and trials, danger, it's as though we're in darkness. But when we look away from the circumstances and look to him, look to God, remembering, of course, who he is, remembering all the wonderful attributes of God and what he is able to do, remembering our relationship with him, that we are his children whom he loves, this puts everything into perspective. And when things are put into perspective, panic begins to subside, and that calmness and peace and radiance returns. Whenever someone is in a situation where they're anxious and worried, panicking, you don't see sparkle in their eyes. But whenever you have that contentment, that radiance, that brightness comes back again to the eye and to the whole countenance. Those who look to him are radiant, and their faces shall never be ashamed. This indicates that the child of God can have complete confidence when he or she trusts in God. God isn't going to lead them so that they will feel ashamed of having trusted him. None of us know what the day holds. None of us know what the weeks ahead hold. But what we do know is him who holds today and the days ahead in his hands. And whatever circumstances we're in, let us do what the psalmist encourages us to do here. Let us look to him, to God, and remember who our God is. Great and glorious, all powerful, all knowing, all wise, all good. And remember that he loves us with an everlasting love. Those who look to him are radiant. The smile comes back into their faces, and their faces shall never be ashamed. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, make sure that your eyes are looking to him. That's where we find great peace and contentment in the days ahead. May God richly bless you in your day today. God bless.